Welcome back, Paperstac, Snackables, little paper snacks.
Paper snacks. I like that.
Yes.
Yep.
I just got that. Paper
Yeah.
snacks. You know, I got it as I was on Robinhood looking, and they have Robinhood snacks. I was like, oh, we're going to do a snackable thing. We're going to call it paper snacks.
Paper snacks. I like
Paper
that.
stack snacks.
Paperstac snacks. It actually has a nice little ring to it.
Yes. Anyways, today, interesting one.
Yes.
I think we should shine this one. I think we have a lot of information on this particular topic. Misconceptions about Paperstac. Yes, I hear it, and I'm shocked that I hear it. And I think the biggest compliment I hear that ties into this is, "Wow, I didn't realize your platform did so much."
Mm-hmm. And that's probably our fault. We're actually going to be making a video of demonstrating the whole thing, because I always feel people are like, "Oh, it's that." And it's like, "Yeah, have you ever seen that poster where it's the iceberg and there's that little bit out of the water and the rest is down here and underneath and you don't see that part?" That's kind of how I feel sometimes about Paperstac.
So what would you call the little tip sticking up?
I'll call that the marketplace.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So everybody thinks, and it's true. I mean, it's not wrong. It's just there's so much more. There's more layers to the onion that Paperstac is a marketplace. Yes, we are a marketplace. We make it easy for you to find inventory. It's super simple for buyers to upload assets. You can literally just drag and drop a tape, or actually email a tape to a secret email address, and it pre-populates all your information. For sellers or for buyers, it's easy, super easy.
Yep.
To jump in there, because did I say sellers the first time or buyers?
You said, I don't know. It's one of the two.
Sellers, it's easy to upload your assets. Buyers, it's easy to find assets because we have a very robust search filters. We have saved searches, so it's a leveraging tool. It's like having an assistant. Once you set something up, you say, look, here's my buying parameters, my buying criteria. Here's my buy box. You set your buy box on Paperstac. You click save. Guess what? You get notified when those assets come available that match your buy box. So that's great. That's our marketplace. But really, there is so much more. It is an efficiency tool. Once you get into a transaction, that's where the magic happens. That's the secret sauce.
Workflow process of being able to have first all the documents generated for you automatically via you just putting in your vesting profile. We'll take all the other data taken out of the transaction and populate it. The documents we have been rewritten and rewritten and rewritten. We just
vetted by multiple attorneys.
And so it's a pretty solid doc. And then the things of knowing, hey, we have a two-step tech rule. So if we have things in the assignment of mortgage or the QCD, quitclaim deed area, we know, hey, this state needs this, or we're gonna have what is the newest thing we're putting at the top? We're adding new things where this got kicked back from recording. Why? Because they needed this thing. Well, we heard it twice. Okay, this is in there.
And there's
so it's
there's
more
certain
ironclad.
there's certain, like, it's not just state specific. It's getting down to county specific stuff.
Just crazy.
There's different rules. And some counties are just super particular, super anal. And guess what? Instead of battling with them and arguing with them, I can make the change. We can note it. Somebody tells us about it. We make the change once. We give it to our developer. They put it in there. There's stuff changing all the time. And if we can fix it up front, we don't have to fix it on the back. So that's one thing, is document generation. Another thing is communication. I don't know about you, but my inbox is out of control. It is. I have so much stuff in my inbox that it's nice that all my communication, whether it's text, well, not text yet, but email, talking on the platform, or even phone calls, it's all contained within the Paperstac timeline. It's all in this walled, siloed garden. So if I need to find out something about a trade I'm doing with Brett, I just go right to the timeline, and it's right there. That means everybody on my team who has an account that I can invite them in, they're all right there.
That's also good, because what Rick is talking about is this is transaction note purchase or note sale specific. So a lot of times you might have a buyer or a seller that we have people on here that they'll do multiple trades with each other. Well, if I'm talking to somebody in email and all of a sudden I mention something about 123 Main Street, and I start talking about 234 Main Street in the same conversation, all of a sudden you got these mixed streams of, and it's in like an email thread, and you're like, where the heck did they say that? It becomes a mess.
But and believe me, that happens. Like, the
I know. I hear about it.
inside of emails, like if you're closing multiple deals with the title company, ultimately you're talking with them or with your servicer. Well, let's keep it note with your servicer. I've had it happen where we're in one thread about a borrower's pay history or a loan mod, and next thing you know, the servicer asks me a question. Oh, what about this asset here and this loan mod? And it drives me nuts because now when I go to search for that, I'm like, I know I wrote this in an email, and it's like under the wrong email topic or everything. So the nice thing about Paperstac is it keeps everything consolidated. What this also does is it provides you with a digital audit trail. So
Time-stamped and everything.
Time-stamped and everything. So if you make a phone call and it's recorded and transcribed and it's on your timeline and somebody says that you said something you didn't say, you have it right there. And I got to tell you, this is very, very important.
Yep. Other things that are very important for buyers is we do offer the escrow company, Escrow Integration, where
Yes.
you're sending your funds to an escrow company, and it's not coming to Paperstac. It's going to an actual escrow company, which is a nationwide title company. They'll hold your funds until you're able to see a copy of the collateral and a collateral review of checking for what's in there. And that is something that's just all provided by Paperstac.
We do collateral, it's called collateral verification. So what we're doing is we include that right now as part of, it's just included. We cover the cost on that to where, buyer, you send your money to escrow and you're good because you know you didn't have to send it to the seller. The seller feels good now because they know, look, there's actually money there.
Yeah.
And the seller will send their collateral file to an auditor who's going to go through, and they're going to do a verification. They're basically going to go through, look at the collateral, and verify what's an original document and what's a copy. And that's just very important to have on there, is just to know that, look, I'm actually buying wet ink. I'm not buying a copy that somebody just printed off.
And they provided color copies that the auditor
Color scans.
Color scans. Another amazing thing that people just never really thought of, but we said it was super simple to do. Let's do it. It was a servicing transfer.
Yes.
You're able to kick that off automatically as a seller. You don't have to worry about reaching out to your servicer and remembering to say you sold us. Same for the buyers. The things they're happening automatically. That's a huge thing because a lot of times once the transaction's done, you might not have access to that seller as easily. But we handle all that as well.
So how we do it is we generate an email to the outgoing servicer, the incoming servicer, and we have both the buyer and the seller copied on there and say, hey, look, FCI, you're no longer servicing this. It's got sent to Madison or vice versa. And this is the asset. Here's the seller. Here's the buyer. Here's the cutoff date. Thank you very much. And let me tell you, not only do the buyers and sellers love it, the servicers love it because they know, look, this is happening right there, so We're good.
Yeah, and so that's some of the things that were misconceptions. One thing that on the other end that we don't do that people think we do is we don't do the recording, and we made that decision because we tried to do the recording. And golly, what a pain in the ass it is.
It is a pain. We have Simply File, but look, if you need recording, we have people we can send
we have
to.
partners.
Casey Wilson. I'm gonna send you right to Casey Wilson. They'll handle recording. They're actually gonna be handling our collateral verifications and additional pre and post purchase stuff that we'll be offering in the very near future. So yeah. We have the vendors we can include with that.
Yeah, and that's going to be coming in. It will be on the platform, but it won't be conducted by Paperstac. Same with the different things. We will have due diligence documents available to order from the Paperstac platform, but we just, I don't know when you're seeing this, but at this time, it's being built right now, but it's not done yet. But it will be in 2021. So we're trying to make it an all-inclusive thing, and, we will add more, and less misconceptions will come, so that's it.
Those are some of the misconceptions about Paperstac. If you need a full demo, please reach out to info@paperstac.com. Hello at paperstac.com, and we're happy to set you up with a demo. Bring your friends and family. The more we can do in one demo, the better off it is. But yeah, that's it. This is a Snackable, a long one. Paper Snacks.
Paper Snacks.
We're out.
See ya.